It's time for another highly controversial video, Sauces and Condiments tier list. I already know there's gonna be a lot of arguments here, and looking at what I've got in front of me, this is the weirdest arrangement of condiments and sauces I've ever seen, so we're just gonna roll with it. Also, keep in mind, I don't actually make the tier lists, okay? Somebody else does. Also, keep in mind, I don't make tier lists, all right? Somebody else does, and I just fill them in. So if I'm missing your all-time favorite sauce, it's not my fault I didn't include it. I think this is garlic sauce, which really is kind of niche. Like, who the fuck would think, yeah, I better put that as my first sauce and condiment? They were just like, this is the one. I'm gonna put it at D tier, just because it's not shit, but it's like, the only thing I could think about using this for is bread. And even then, I'd rather put butter or, I mean, anything else. I don't know what this is. I gotta put it in shit tier. I have no idea. Yeah, I'm just gonna leave the ones that I don't know. For example, is this barbecue sauce? It has to be, right? For whatever reason, he chose a picture of wings, all right? Barbecue sauce, solid A tier. I refuse to eat chicken nuggets without some spicy barbecue sauce, all right? I love barbecue pulled pork. I love barbecue pulled chicken. I just like barbecuing in general. Barbecue is almost S tier, not quite. Sweet Baby Ray's, undeniably the best barbecue sauce, without a question. Gravy's B tier. It is the staple of the American Thanksgiving. It is the thing that makes turkey have flavor. It's the thing that makes mashed potatoes edible. And I'll be damned if I show up to a Thanksgiving dinner and you don't have brown and white gravy. I need two types of gravy. It's just so rich and creamy. Smother a turkey sandwich in it, oh my God. Frank's Red Hot Hot Sauce. Now, there's only Frank's and Sriracha in here, so let me just go ahead and throw Sriracha up top and Frank's up top. Here's why. Frank's is going to be the universal, everyday hot sauce representative here. Cholula, Tabasco, Tapatio, all right? This is your hot sauce you throw on your eggs, on your sandwich, on your kids. Like, you put this shit on everything. Frank's is not my favorite, but I respect it. Cholula and Tapatio are number 1 and 2 for me, and Tabasco is kind of eh. Sriracha, on the other hand, is incredible as a standalone thing. This is like Thai food. You put it on rice, you could put it on turkey sandwiches too, eggs. Like, it is universally renowned as one of the best hot sauces out there. I could not go without a bottle of that in my fridge. Both of these, top tier. You guys already knew I love spicy food though. Caesar salad. I did not know that I enjoyed salad until one day at summer camp. I tried it with Caesar, and I fucking loved it. If it's a homemade Caesar salad, it's a B tier. If it's a Caesar salad with a little bit of like Tabasco, throw some of that in there, lemon, and it's all fresh and good, could easily be A tier. Hershey's motherfucking chocolate. C tier. Everything that comes out of America in the form of chocolate is trash. I don't care at all what your opinion is. I lived near Hershey, all right? I lived near Hershey, Pennsylvania. I went to the tap of the Hershey's chocolate. I had the freshest Hershey's chocolate ever. Not that great. The only reason this is not a D tier or a shit tier is because this was the way that you made your chocolate milk. Cocktail sauce is a C tier as well. Cocktail sauce is not bad. I actually enjoy it for a little shrimp cocktail. Like, when I think of cocktail sauce, I think of it as a necessity to eat, like, boiled or grilled shrimp. Not because it's great, but because, to me, it's like one of the few things that's gonna make that shrimp edible. Shrimp are just fleshy grapes when you think about it. It kind of gets down to the C tier for me. Hand cranberry sauce is a hot topic. I am putting it at shit tier. My dad swears by it. So every Thanksgiving, we have 2. Fresh made cranberry sauce, B tier. Canned cranberry sauce, shit tier. My dad thinks it's the exact opposite. I'm actually curious. I'm pretty sure that there are people out there that truly do believe that the canned is better, so let me know. Demi-glaze, C tier. Only because I've only used it like 4 times in my life, and it's always on chicken. But this and like hoisin sauce, so good. If you've never put like demi-glaze or hoisin sauce on chicken and baked it in the oven, you're missing out. Skewer some fuckers, throw them on the grill, do whatever you can, but this is like, this is some flavor. Real Dijon Mustard, A tier. I was a changed man not 5 years ago when I discovered the joy of Dijon mustard. Not just this mustard, but every type of mustard. This mustard unlocked my love for mustard in general. I used to fucking hate it. I used to think mustard tasted like trash. And then one day, I had a fat Italian sausage, and I threw some of that on there, and I think I saw Jesus. I can't live without a good jar of mustard. I've become a big fan. I will say, however, that Heinz mustard is like a C tier. It's not that great. Honey mustard is a B tier though, because you throw that with some chicken tendies, and now we're talking some serious three-dimensional flavor. I don't love it enough to put it in the A tier or even in the S tier, but I respect the honey mustard, and especially like the fast food variants. That shit is delicious. Grape jelly, huh? This is gonna be spicy. Grape jelly is a D tier. Even though it's a staple of peanut butter and jelly, I much preferred the peanut butter side every time. The jelly was just there to kind of help grease the wheels so I didn't choke to death on my own peanut butter love. Like, the jelly in general was just not that great, especially Welch's. And, you know, when I grew up and I found out that, like, even fucking IHOP had, like, strawberry jelly, or, God, if you've never had apple butter or pumpkin butter, go to your pantry and throw the other shit out, all right? And then just go to the store and buy that. It is incredible. This looks like the meat yum yum sauce from like teppanyaki. This stuff, if I'm right, is a solid B tier. This was always a mandatory. I would get refills on it because I'd use so much of it. I'm not even sure what's in it. It was like almost like a light balsamic vinaigrette, but like with mayo. Very confusing. If I could make it at home, I probably would. Guacamole! S tier. It is, and it's a full stop. There are people out there that don't like guacamole, and to those people, I say you're wrong. I live in California. I did not grow up here. I was not exposed to the incredible depth of guacamole types, all right? I just thought it was green paste. Nah, man, you know, people put onions, jalapenos in there, some tomatoes, like fucking cilantro, salt, pepper, fucking the lime juice. Like, guacamole is as critical to my chips as salsa would be. Hande sauce. I can go without that for pretty much the rest of my life. Sure, on Eggs Benedict, it's fine, but Hande sauce, for those who don't know, it's basically like egg yolk mixed up with butter. It is so rich. It is so rich that I don't think I even go back and try and mop up my plate with it, you know? Like, it's too much for me. This is horseradish mustard. This might be the worst combination of mustard. I have to put it in shit tier. Italian dressing is a B tier. This is not really a sauce or a condiment, but if we're talking salads, I can get behind it. I like a lighter dressing. It's like my go-to. Ketchup's A tier. There's so many types of foods that I refuse to eat without ketchup, whether it's a hot dog or a hamburger, or whether it's French fries. Like, ketchup has a special place in my heart. Ketchup is super sweet and not great for you. I don't care. It's a staple. Pure maple syrup. You're lying to me if you don't have that above a C tier. I find that maple syrup is truly a difficult thing to put on anything but like your chicken and waffles and your pancakes. Like, what else? And French toast. Like, what else do you put? Oh, wait a minute. Sausage links. You know what? Maple syrup makes or breaks a breakfast. I am down with this. I'm not talking some Aunt Jemima bullshit. If you have good maple syrup, you could put that on your eggs, your hash browns. Like, man, I was so narrow-minded. Good on you, maple syrup. Bacon. God, it's really good for breakfast. I'm gonna assume that's marinara sauce. Like, a good marinara sauce on your pasta is like the cornerstone of pasta. You could buy store-bought pasta and it's gonna taste fine, but if you buy store-bought shit-tier marinara, it's gonna taste bland. You gotta get the shit that grandma would make. It looks like it comes in like a nondescript can that was made with word art on the labeling. Those are the ones you buy. Yeah, it might be $1 more extra, but I promise it's gonna taste more than $1 better. This is tough for me. Mayo is a D tier. but it is a necessary evil. There are so many good sauces whose cornerstone comes from mayonnaise, all right? Any aioli, chipotle aioli that you have or whatever, that comes from mayonnaise. Chick-fil-A sauce, largely mayonnaise. Big Mac sauce, mayonnaise. Most of those I'd fucking put way up at the top. However, I'm sitting here telling you that mayonnaise is a D-tier condiment because standing alone, it is trash. I only use it in the very smallest of amounts to grease down like a BLT. Without olive oil, we'd be nothing. A good olive oil with balsamic vinaigrette is, oh, that's what this is. S tier too. A good olive oil is so important, all right? You think that olive oil doesn't have flavor, you uncultured swine? You're wrong. Peanut butter is a B tier because it's just okay. It is, it's just okay. Crunchy peanut butter was my favorite. Smooth just gunked up your mouth too much. I never really did the whole eat peanut butter with a spoon out of the jar type shit, and the only reason I would ever eat it outside of a PB&J was because it was like, it's your healthy snack. Let's put it on an apple. My tier list is looking really lopsided, and I'm sorry, but this is an S tier. It's pesto. I'm a pesto boy, but I found out that pesto goes on like fucking everything and it makes it good. Especially turkeys, chickens, sandwiches, paninis. It doesn't matter if it's hot or cold. Throw that shit on pasta, warm or cold, it's good. Pesto can be made with olive oil, which is why I like it so much, but also because, man, it's just so versatile. Oh, and then blacken some chicken and throw that on that pasta, and we're banging. Ranch is A tier. Somebody's gonna be mad I didn't put it S tier, but like, the only reason I use ranch right now in my life is to dip like wings into it and to dip pizza into it. If you've never dipped pizza into ranch, I am now going to change your life for the better. Start doing it. Just get a little pile of ranch and then just dip your pizza in there. I like pickles, especially bread and butter and dill. Like, those are really good, but they're overpowering, and relish itself, it's super runny and not consistent. It's not a paste if you've never had it. It's just chopped up, finely chopped up pickles. So it's a lot of juice in there. Whenever you put it on my hot dog bun, it's gonna get soggy. It ruins the integrity of the bun. It's the same way with mayonnaise. Like, I guess I could do it, but you gotta have a bunch of other shit on there to make me tolerate it. Salsa's a B tier. It's not an A tier because I actually don't love salsa that much. It is something that I enjoy in, like pico de gallo, I wouldn't consider salsa really. So just regular runny salsa, it is what it is. I'd rather have guacamole 100% of the time, so. Soy sauce, especially Kikkoman, is C tier. It's fine. I use it. It's not something that I actually use outside of like buying sushi and bringing it home. If it's good sushi, you don't want to fuck with the flavor, man. It's just not necessary. Like, really good sushi, you don't need soy sauce. So I'm trying to, like, the last time I used it was when I bought sushi at the grocery store. A1 steak sauce is shit tier, and I will literally fight anyone that says otherwise. This is a Worcestershire sauce. I can never say that name. It is offensive to me that somebody made a brand based off of covering your steak with anything. Sweet and sour sauce, D tier. I don't think I ever go out of my way to get sweet and sour sauce when I go to like Chick-fil-A or when I go to like McDonald's. It's fine. I'm not a big sweet guy though. Tartar sauce is shit tier. SpongeBob hated tartar sauce. I hated tartar sauce. It's not even remotely close to as edible or as tasty as cocktail sauce, and even then cocktail sauce is already a C tier. I can't remember the last time I even went out to buy, or even, I don't even remember the last time I ate tartar sauce. It's the A1 steak sauce of fish. Thousand Island dressing is D tier too. It used to be really good. I used to like it. It didn't change, by the way. My taste did. It's just too much. It is a budget Big Mac sauce, so that's why it's not shit tier. If you ever do make hamburgers, you can throw that on there. Maybe a little bit more ketchup and mustard, and it's pretty similar. It's not bad. Teriyaki sauce is C tier. Again, you throw that shit on some chicken skewers, put it in the grill, put it in the oven. It's pretty good. You can make, like, you could use it a little bit in noodles, but other than that, it's pretty limited. Because I've only made teriyaki chicken, but I did like it, so. Oh, this is hoisin sauce. Hell yeah, dude. It goes on the B tier as well, just like I said. Hoisin sauce has so much flavor, it's nuts. If this is applesauce, you're fucked up for putting this in sauces and condiments. but I guess it does make sense because it is a sauce. Applesauce is a C tier because if you've never tried it before, make your pancake batter with it. I'm not even joking. Instead of using oil, use half as much oil and then replace the other half with applesauce. It makes them super light and fluffy and sort of sweet. Other than that, like, throw a little cinnamon on it, I guess. Applesauce is something straight out of, like, elementary school. I haven't eaten it in ages, but I respect it. I'm just gonna assume this is Chick-fil-A sauce and put it at A tier. It's probably not, but Chick-fil-A sauce is the epitome of great sauces. Like, I did used to work at Chick-fil-A, and I stole a bag, allegedly, years ago, of Chick-fil-A sauce, which lasted me quite a while, because they don't really go bad. If this is red wine vinegar, I hate vinegar. I hate red wine vinegar. I hate vinegar on my French fries. I don't get the whole, like, love behind it. I don't love, salt and vinegar chips either. It's, like, offensive to my mouth, my nose. Every time I bite in to salt and vinegar chip, my entire head explodes. I can't get behind it. It might be great for you. It's not great for me. It's shit tier. This looks like it's Parmesan and tomato sauce, which sounds incredible. I'm gonna put it at B tier because I don't think I've had that before. And then these three, fuck man, I have no idea. Well, that's it, man. That's my tier list video. If you guys have any comments or concerns about how aggressively terrible my choices are, please let me know. As we can see, I love hot sauce, Italian food, and Mexican food, apparently. I know I'm gonna get a lot of heat for the A1, the cranberry, and probably the mayonnaise and grape jelly, but interested to hear what you guys have to say. Let me know in the comments below, and I'll see you guys next time for another terribly controversial tier list video.